Kingdom of Ash has all the good guys on the ropes. At least Dorian's getting better at magic tricks though. Chapters 41 through 46, let's go. Aelin and pals are finally out of the caves of emotional healing. They're not fully recovered, but a lot of good progress. And to cap off this whole thing, Aelin and Rowan acknowledge that they are mates, and then they have some celebratory spice. Good for them. Back to business. Aelin walks up to Lorcan straight to his face, and she's like, I don't trust you. She might not be using her magic, but burn. He can either swear the blood oath to Terrasen, or take a lifetime ban. He plays hard to get, which is odd considering he's clearly Aelin's #1 fan. She's like, by the way, you'll never see a lead again, and you do still have a shot there. Well, that gets to him. Our boy just got drafted to Team Aelin. Get this man a jersey. Aelin has another nightmare about still being in captivity, and the takeaway here. Part of her hopes Dorian finds the key and makes the sacrifice. Selfish? Yes. Honest? Definitely. Moving on. It's time for a training montage. Probably to the music of Queen. Aelin trains with Rowan to get back in shape, and she teaches the group how to write word marks. Song choice I think would be either Don't Stop Me Now or Bicycle Race. Meanwhile, Dorian and the witches are headed for the Farian Gap. He's practicing his shifting ability. He's going for Valk, but he just keeps getting Timothy Chalamet. Manon enters the Omega with the 13 and delivers just a very inspiring speech, all while exposing Granny Blackbeak's evil plan, which involves dissolving the Yellow Legs and the Blue Bloods and just ruling everybody. Well, the witches seem indifferent, but that was an A+ speech. I feel good about it. Over in Aniel, they're on day 5 of what I'm calling the slaughter near the water. Not going well. Irene still has not given Kay all the baby news, even though his terrible dad already spilled the tea. But then, what's that? A horn blast! It's Hussar and the Dargan army! They're saved, maybe! Over on the other side of the book, Adian has almost reached Paran, but Morath is hot on his tail. Well, bad luck, because Morath catches him and battle ensues. Adian is rocking an old shield from Aelin's dad, though, because they took his sword away. Good thing he kept that shield for part of his Captain America cosplay, but luckily for everybody, there was a secret plan. Morath's troops try to cross a frozen river, only to have it completely shattered by the Fae. Big chunk of algaes go down. Wyvern Lysandra's just flying around, taking out the leftovers, but Morath's still gaining a lead, to the point where some of the good guys are running away. Pretty bad luck. Lysandra won't stand for this, and she decides to do something. And that something is to leave us on a giant cliffhanger. Prediction time. I predict Lysandra is going to turn into Mecha Godzilla. Maybe not specifically a giant robot Godzilla, but something crazy we haven't seen, like a wyvern with the legs of a gazelle and the arms of a gorilla. I don't know, I'm spitballing. I predict that the Dargan reinforcements will not be enough. I'm getting the vibe here that all the battles are going to get way worse before they get any better. Nothing short of a transforming prince or a fire-breathing queen is probably going to save them. I have no idea where to get either of those things. I predict that Petra and her witches will come around. I think Petra's entire arc would be perfectly punctuated by coming around to the good side. Well, I can probably forget about this entire thing until it gets really grim for everybody and they show up to save the day, as is customary with any allegiance change.